Namaste and welcome to Wisdom with Grace Yoga. My name is Sophie, and on this channel, I am the Manifesting Yogini. So lately, I've been into watching game shows such as Price is Right or Let's Make a Deal, and I've noticed on these shows there's a lot of enthusiasm. So I was inspired by this word, enthusiasm, for practice today. And in the yogic sutras, there is a Sanskrit word called tapas, and this word literally means to burn or heat, but it is described as more of a practice of discipline, but not just discipline, but discipline with enthusiasm or zeal. And you'll hear me talk about this word tapas a lot, maybe on this channel, because the full sutra reads, from tapas comes supernatural powers or occult powers. So why does enthusiasm, discipline with enthusiasm, bring us occult or manifestation abilities? So I've thought about this a lot. And when you think of getting everything that you could ever want, you think of being able to magically create your own reality, wouldn't you feel enthusiastic about that? And enthusiasm is a very childlike expression. So it's something that is an innate in all of us, and children express enthusiasm for everything and get excited for a lot of things. So why, and somehow as we get older, we start to lose this enthusiasm. So if you're like me in your mid-40s, you maybe have developed a little bit more composure, a little bit more stoicism, because we've experienced life and we've faced disappointments and we've seen some stuff. And maybe we've become a little bit more jaded, and there's really this sense of not feeling safe within our bodies to experience enthusiasm for things. So with practice today, the intention is to start to feel safe being enthusiastic, to feel that sense of enthusiasm and childlike excitement for things in our day-to-day life. So I'm not using any props in this practice today, and put on your favorite music when you're ready. Let's begin. So we'll start practice by chanting Om, and I am seated on my heels for this, but you can sit any way that is comfortable for you. And taking a breath in. Breath in, breath out, beginning to observe the body, observing the breath, the space around you. If your eyes are closed, flutter them open and come to hands and knees. And we'll come to all fours in our tabletop position and start to cultivate a Ujjayi breath. So if you don't know what that is, that's in and out through the nose with a slight constriction on the back of the throat. Now as we move here through our cat-cows, the belly drops, the gaze lifts. Exhale. You'll start to hear that ocean sound rounding through the spine. So what the Ujjayi breath does is it creates some heat through the body. It also helps to sync movement and breath together. And it's not loud or forceful. And one more breath. And find a neutral spine, strong straight arms, fingers spread. Fingers spread nice and wide, rooting through all 10 knuckles of the hands. And from here, extend the left leg behind you, tuck the toes under on the floor, and gently press the left heel away, opening up through the back side of the leg. Bring the heel right over the toes and keep energetically pressing the heel as if there's a wall behind you. And you'll start to feel the leg firm up a bit. And from here, the left hand stays down. The opposite hand reaches towards the ceiling. Twisting open to the right. And then reach the right fingertips forward, thumb facing up, lifting the left leg up off the floor. Keep pressing the left heel away. Take a breath in and exhale, round through the spine, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen and hold. Bend through the left knee, maybe reach around. Maybe you can find the pinky toe edge of the foot. If you do, kick that foot into the hand and tiger catching its tail. Take a breath here. Exhale, straighten the leg, straighten the arm. And hold here in your sunbird, cultivating some heat, some tapas through the body. Release the right hand down. Release the left knee down. And we'll do that on the other side. Extending the right foot. Tuck the toes under and press the right heel away. And stacking the heel right over the ball of the foot, gently press the heel away as if you're pressing into a wall. So we're not literally moving it, we're just energetically strengthening through the leg. And from here, right hand stays down, left hand reaches towards the ceiling. Take a breath. Reach left palm forward, reach right leg up. Inhale, exhale, draw elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen and hold. Release the left hand down. Release the right knee down. And sit back into a child's pose. Bring the knees wide apart, toes to touch. Sit the hips towards the heels. And then reach the fingertips forward. Forehead comes to the mat. Taking a moment here to set your own personal intention. The intention of this practice I offered was enthusiasm. Maybe preface your intention with, I am enthusiastic for. And walking your hands a little farther forward, press through all 10 knuckles of the hands, tuck the toes under, and lift the hips into your first down dog. Any movement you need here, pedaling out the feet, saying yes or no with the head. And from your down dog, bring your feet about a fist distance apart, about hip distance, lifting your heels up nice and high, and dropping both heels to the left side. From here, maybe you want to play with lifting the right hand up off the floor and finding the left leg anywhere along the leg that it finds. Maybe it's the calf, maybe it's the ankle, maybe it's the thigh. And releasing the right hand down, lifting the heels up again, back to center, and then over to the right. And from here, lifting the left hand up off the floor, finding the right leg. And then bringing the left hand back down to the earth, lifting both heels high, bend the knees nice and deep, and gaze towards the fingertips. Step the feet forward, just small steps forward to the front of the mat, into a ragdoll or forward fold. Pressing into the feet, begin to roll up the vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time, rolling slowly all the way up to standing. The head and the neck are the last to arrive. When you find yourself here at the front of the mat, lift and spread your toes nice and wide, feeling the arches of the feet lift up, and then release the toes back down. See if you can maintain that lift of arch in the feet. Inhale, reach the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades down the back, stretching the fingertips towards the floor. And take a breath here. Take a moment. Inhale, circle sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Ardha Uttanasana, hands to shins or to thighs, straight spine, elongating through the crown of the head. Exhale, step the left foot back, fingertips to either side of the right foot, right knee over the right ankle into a low lunge. From your low lunge, reach the fingertips back behind you, lift the chest up off the thigh. And pause here. Inhale, rising up to your high crescent lunge. Exhale, sweep the hands back behind you, leaning over the front leg. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale. Exhale, leaning over the front leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right through to your 5-pointed star. From here, interlace the hands behind the back. Squeeze the elbows in. Elbows are bent. And draw the hands so the arms are straight. So bringing the hands down. Keep the palms together here. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Maybe the palms can come up off the low back. Maybe they don't, like in my body, and that's totally fine. Release the hands to the floor. Walk your hands to the left foot. So now we're on the back side of the mat. Stepping the left foot to meet the right. Move into a plank. From your plank, shifting forward onto the toes, bending the elbows all the way down to the floor. You can drop your knees if you need. I almost went into an up dog. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Hands drag towards the feet, feeling the tops of the feet press firmly into the mat. Inhale, rise them up into a cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, pressing up either onto your hands and knees or plank if you're feeling strong. And right back through into down dog. Bring the toes to touch. Inhale, reach the right leg, three-legged dog. Point through the right foot and stack the right knee on top of the left. Opening up through the hip and bending through the right knee. From here, place the right knee to the floor. Right hand in line with the right knee and come to the big toe side of the left foot, reaching the left hand up towards the ceiling into this modified side plank. From here, maybe play reaching the right fingertips forward, palm facing down, and floating the left leg up off the floor. If you want to play with the bind here, bending through the left knee, maybe you find the big toe side of foot, kicking that foot into the hand. Use the strength of the back body here. And then if you have the bind, release the bind. Release the left hand down and swing that left leg forward, stepping it to the front, the new front of the mat. And we'll inhale, rising up to an Anjaneyasana, low lunge with the right knee down. Bring the left hand to the hip, to the floor. As the right hip pushes forward, side bend over to the left. Release both hands to the inside of the left foot. Tuck the back toe under and step the right foot to the outside of the right hand into a Malasana squat. So heels to the floor. Heart lifts, tailbone pulls down. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, tuck the chin under and lift the hips. Heel toe the feet in. About hips distance again. And from here, we'll sit down into an Utkatasana pose. Reach the finger palms forward, palms facing up. Press through the heels, inhale, straighten through the legs, and maybe a gentle arch back. Hands through to heart center, and by your side, Tadasana mountain pose. Breath in and breath out. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift with the torso, stepping back with the right foot. Come into a low lunge, lifting high onto the ball of the foot. And again, imagine pressing that right heel away. So we're really strengthening through the back leg. Let the hips dip down. And from here, reach the fingertips back behind you. Inhale, rising up to your high crescent. And you may take a moment to find your balance here. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands come back, leaning over the front leg. Inhale. Exhale. Remember that Ujjayi breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach fingertips up towards the ceiling. Turn all 10 toes forward into a 5-pointed star. From here, interlace the hands behind you, opposite thumb on top, squeeze the elbows in, and stretch the palms towards the floor. Exhale, fold forward into your wide-legged forward fold. Release the hands. Walk yourself over to the right foot. Step the right foot back and come into a plank. Moving through your vinyasa, you can lower all the way down or just halfway and arching up into cobra, or if up dog is there for you, up dog. Exhale, pressing back, up and back. Down dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. From here, lift up high onto the balls of the feet, soften the knees, and press the hips away, and then lower the heels back down. Toes together, inhale, lifting the left leg, three-legged dog. Point through the left toes and stack the left hip on top of the right. Bending through the left knee, keep lifting that left knee nice and high. Swing the left knee forward and place it to the center of the mat, turning onto the big toe side of the right foot. Right hand reaches towards the ceiling. Perhaps palm facing forward, reaching the right fingertips overhead. Stay right here, floating the right leg up, bending through the right knee, and grab the big toe of the right foot and kick the foot into the hand. And then release the foot, release the hand, place the right hand down, and swing that right foot forward for your low lunge. Hip draws forward, inhale, reach the palms up towards the ceiling. As the hip gently presses forward, right hand comes to the right hip or to a block or to the floor, and side bend over to the right. Release both hands to the inside of the right foot. Heel toe that right foot slightly out. Tuck the back toes under and step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, sitting down nice and low in your Malasana Yogi squat. Release the hands, tuck the chin under, and lift the hips up off the floor. Heel toe the feet in. This time, if you want a more traditional stance in your Utkatasana chair pose, the toes come to touch and the heels are just maybe about half an inch apart, very slightly apart. And as we do that, we sit the hips nice and low. Can you drag the hands to the floor, palms facing forward? Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Sit nice and low. Exhale, fold forward over the legs and straighten through the legs into a forward fold. Inhale with a flat back, circle, sweep the arms up. Perhaps a gentle arch back, and exhale, hands come through to heart center and by your side. Tadasana mountain pose. Take a breath here. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms. Gentle arch back. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back into your low crescent lunge. Reach fingertips back behind you. Inhale, rising up to your high crescent. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back, leaning forward. Inhale, keep the legs nice and low. Exhale, just moving with the torso. Inhale, and exhale right into a warrior two. Release the left heel down. Straighten through the arms, gazing over the right hand. Flip the right palm up, reach fingertips slightly forward, up and back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow just gently touches the right thigh and sweep the left hand up overhead. Right, back through to a 5-pointed star. Turn all 10 toes forward. Bring hands to heart center. Interlace the palms. Press the palms forward. Reach them up towards the ceiling, and we'll come into warrior 2 on the other side. Turning the left toes out. Bend deeply through the left knee. The right leg is straight. Flip the left palm up, reach the left fingertips forward, and reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill the hands, left then right. Step back into a plank, moving through your vinyasa, lowering halfway or all the way down. Inhale, arching up, and exhale, pressing back. From your down dog, toes come to touch. Inhale forward, and you can either drop the knee into that modified plank or drop the heels to the left. Reach the right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Keep lifting the right hip into your side plank. And coming to the other side, lifting the heels and dropping them over to the right hand side, right heel down. And then back through to a down dog. Lift tea up high onto the balls of the feet, soften the knees, and gaze towards the hands. Step, or small steps, big steps, hop, jump, all the way to the front of the mat. Utkatasana, chair pose. Feet wide apart or together, whichever you like better. Exhale, straighten through the legs. Gentle arch back, and hands come through to heart center by your side. Tadasana, mountain pose. Checking in with the body, checking in with the breath. Circle, sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Are you feeling some heat? Some tapas? Inhale, halfway lift. Step back with the right foot. Left knee over ankle. Reach the fingertips back behind you. Inhale, rising up to your high crescent. Exhale, sweep fingertips back behind you, leaning over the front leg. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, leaning forward. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And windmill the hands, right then left. Right through to a Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. From here, straighten through the left leg and reach fingertips up towards the ceiling. Lengthen through the sides of the waist. And release hands back down. Reach the left hand forward into your Trikonasana triangle pose. Careful not to bring the heart towards the floor. Keep the heart lifted towards the side wall. From here, flip the right palm out, thumb facing down. Bring it behind your back. Reach the left fingertips forward. Scoop the air up. And right back through to the other side. Turn the right toes out. Left toes in. Warrior 2. Straighten through the front leg. Reach right fingertips forward. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching into your Trikonasana triangle. Both legs are as straight as they can be. Take a breath. Flip the left palm back behind you, thumb facing down. Bring the hand behind the back and reach the right palm forward. Thumb palm faces up and scoop the air all the way back up. Soften through the right knee. Windmill the hands, right then left. And moving through your vinyasa, lowering down halfway or all the way. If you come up into up dog, the thighs are up off the floor and rolling over the toes into your down dog. So you have some options here. You can either come into your side planks. You can just stay right here in down dog if you want, or child's pose. I'm going to be demonstrating wild things. So bring the toes to touch. Inhale, reach the right foot up towards the ceiling. Bend through the right knee. And from here, shift slightly forward. Bring the right toes down. Come to the pinky toe side of the foot. And then lifting the hips up towards the ceiling, reaching the arm overhead. To come out of this, I drop the hips down and then just come right back through to a down dog. Inhale, float the left leg up. Bend through the knee. And then shifting slightly forward, bring the toes to the floor into your wild thing. And right back through to down dog. From here, bring the knees back to the floor and right back through to another child's pose. Toes tucked, toes together. Reach the fingertips forward. Forehead to the mat. Inhale and exhale, walk your hands back towards the knees. Come to a seat, just rolling one hip to the side and extending the legs forward. Let's finish with forward fold. Not finish, but before we come to the floor, before we come to reclined, let's do a forward fold. Flexing the toes towards the face. Lengthen through the spine and leaning forward over the legs. Keep the toes flexed. If you're feeling a lot of pressure in the abdomen and you're not feeling too much stretch through the legs or the back, you shouldn't feel too much in the low back, but then one thing you can do is open the legs a little bit wider and just come into it like that. I have a hard time in this posture. I know all it does is squish my belly. Don't feel anything else in it. But maybe it has some benefits to it that I'm not aware of. One more breath here. And slowly making your way back up. Reach the fingertips forward, tuck the chin under, and slow motion, lowering all the way back down to your back. From here, drawing the knees into the chest and rocking side to side. Placing the soles of the feet back to the mat, we'll finish with a bridge pose for a final back bend of cross and walking the shoulder blades underneath you. Lifting the hips up to the floor. Hips up off the floor. Imagine there's a ball between your thighs and you're squeezing them in towards each other. Lift the heels up off the floor and slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. From here, lift the hips slightly, rock over to the right hip and draw the knees into the chest and knees to the right side. Extend the left arm, maybe gaze towards the left fingertips. I have my right hand on top of the left knee to add a little bit more here. That's not necessary. You can keep both arms straight. And drawing the knees back to center, placing the soles of the feet to the mat, lifting the hips slightly and rocking over to the left hip and drawing the knees into the chest and over to the left side. Normal breathing in and out through the nose. Lose that constriction. Let go of any other places that you feel constricted, bound up. And then drawing the knees back to center. One more squeeze. And extending the legs long down the mat. This is where I will leave you for practice today. If you would like a guided Shavasana, that is the posture we're in right now. I have a guided Shavasana in the description below in the meditation playlist. Otherwise, you're free to meditate and do nothing on your own. In your own time, turn off your devices. And I hope this practice has given you some enthusiasm for the year ahead, for your day ahead. Thank you and namaste.